Hi again, Gregg, the News Tribune at Seahawks headquarters in Renton after the second organized team activity practice of the offseason open to the media, the fifth one overall for the Seahawks. What I've noticed on the field through watching two of these since last week, Thomas Rawls is flying around everywhere. He's leading every drill. He's the first one to go from one drill to the other. He's high-fiving everyone. He's running very quickly in and out of cuts, catching passes. He looks re-energized. And it definitely looks like Thomas Rawls has accepted the challenge of the Seahawks signing Eddie Lacy to a one-year contract to compete with him for the lead running back job. Lacy out there doing the same drills Rawls is, but there is a noticeable vigor in Thomas Rawls this year. His first two seasons with the Seahawks cut short by injuries. The question of whether he can last an entire season as a lead back is one of the reasons why the Seahawks signed Lacy to the one-year deal. But with all the attention on Lacy and the weight clauses and him looking to be in shape and a big plowing running back, Thomas Rawls quietly to the outside world, but very loudly here on the practice field, is asserting himself in year 3 of his NFL career. It'll be interesting to see how that translates into the season, but he definitely looks motivated. What I saw on the offensive line and what I continue to see is Luke Joeckel getting him work at both left guard and left tackle, though today in team drills he didn't work at all. It was a day off for a lot of veteran starters. Richard Sherman watched most of practice today. Cam Chancellor and Earl Thomas again watching. Thomas, of course, recovering 6 months out from the broken leg. Chancellor recovering from off-season surgery on both ankles. Deshaun Shedd remains out watching from the backup formations. He's recovering from that big knee injury, major knee injury in Atlanta in the playoff loss in January. So again, 3/4 of the defensive secondary were sitting on the sidelines watching the rookies and the young guys. Shaq Griffin still at the right cornerback spot from the very first minicamp team play I saw last month through these OTAs. And it looks like Shaq Griffin, the third-round draft pick from Central Florida, is going to get every opportunity to win that starting job at corner opposite Richard Sherman. Austin Davis, this was his second day as the new backup quarterback. The guy is starting to be known as not Colin Kaepernick. Davis was number 3 in the 3 quarterback drills today behind Trevone Boykin and Russell Wilson. Still only the second day in the playbook, so the former Ram, Bronco, and Brown, who hasn't played an NFL game since the 2015 season with Cleveland, remains still learning the playbook, still learning the offense. He didn't get any reps at the end of practice in the 2-minute drill, for instance, because the book's still new to him. Talk after practice was about Colin Kaepernick, questions to Doug Baldwin and to Bobby Wagner about that. And Baldwin, who has consulted with Kaepernick on social issues in the last year when both of them have been active socially, Baldwin says that he has no doubt in his mind that Kaepernick's going to get signed by an NFL team soon. In Baldwin's estimation, teams are going through younger quarterbacks now, trying them out in a backup role and in other roles, and that Kaepernick is a starter in this league, that teams know what he can do, and that soon after these round of young quarterbacks get tried out by teams, that a team will sign Kaepernick. We'll of course wait to see that. The Seahawks were the latest to pass on Kaepernick yesterday. Wagner said flatly, the all-pro linebacker said flatly, he should have a job by now. Of course, it's 1 month and a half until training camps begin. The Seahawks have 2 more OTA practices this week than before next week's mandatory minicamp. There is one of those 2 open to the media, which will be on Friday. I'll be out here again for that. You can read my coverage along with Todd Millis, my colleague from the News Tribune, who's out here today. Our coverage is online at thenewstribune.com, and follow me at GBellSeattle for all your latest Seahawk news. Thanks for watching.